Okay, it is dash to halt its further expansion because this is not just another dash government. Options: imperative, bourgeois, indispensable, arbitrary, C, arbitrary, conservative, D, necessary, comprehensive, E, eminent, liberal. So colloquially, I will go with a particular option because I've heard people use that context. But let's look at your options. It is imperative, it is indispensable, it is arbitrary, it is necessary, it is eminent. Our idea is not to skip all complicated questions or unsure questions. The idea is not to waste a lot of time on one particular question. And how will you not waste time? If you are aware of the meanings of certain words, if you know what to look for, if you're familiar with concepts, then you're not going to waste time. So that's why when you practice, you get all your concepts right. So you don't waste time understanding the words or applying certain strategies. So what can we quickly eliminate? Yeah, let's look at that first. So looking at the first blank, I have imperative, indispensable, arbitrary, necessary, and eminent. So for the first blank, I'm talking about something that is extremely needed, right? So having set that in mind, I can quickly, safely eliminate C and E. Why? Because eminent is not the right word. What is eminent? Eminent means well known or respected, right? So you can get confused by the other word, which is imminent. If imminent was there, then yes, you can consider it. Imminent means impending, about to occur. Right? So there could be confusing words like this. So this is not the right word. I will eliminate this. Likewise, C, arbitrary means what? When I say something is arbitrary, I'm saying it is by chance. Something very impulsive. By chance or impulse. That's not the right context in this word, so I don't need this. Right? So I have imperative, which means extremely important. Right? Pertinent. Makes sense. Indispensable. Also is when I say indispensable, I'm saying essential. Necessary also means the same thing, essential. Right? So I have A, B and D. So when I have 2 or 3 words giving me the same meaning, I need to look at the second blank also. Because the idea for fill in the blanks is to choose the most effective word. Right? Looking at the second blank, I have not just another bourgeois, then I don't even know if I'm pronouncing it right, arbitrary and comprehensive. Now, comprehensive government doesn't make sense, right? It's not a colloquial phrase. It doesn't fit in the context. When I say comprehensive, something that is very complex or something that has a lengthy structure, it doesn't make sense, the second blank. So I'm going to remove B. So I'll have to choose between A and B. Again, what's the meaning of bourgeois and arbitrary? Arbitrary we just said, right? By chance or impulse. Bourgeois is conservative. Right? Conservative or materialistic. That's the meaning in the context. So basically here, when I say this sort of a government, what it does is, it's basically a capitalist government. What do capitalists do? They exploit the working class, like somebody pointed out, the middle class, the common people, right? So having understood the context, right? Oh, wonderful. Bourgeois, is it? Okay. So there we go. It's pronounced as that. So it is imperative to halt its further expansion because this is not just another capitalist government exploiting the working class, right? So I'll have to choose between bourgeois and arbitrary. So arbitrary here, we already saw the meaning. In the context, it seems like bourgeois is the more effective word because it's talking about a specific government here. And so I'm going to go with option A. It is imperative to halt its further expansion because this is not just another bourgeois government.